Good morning, afternoon or evening, ladies and gentlemen, all in crypto here, and welcome back on this magnificent Monday for what is going to be nothing short of another jam-packed daily market update. And we've got an interesting one lined up for you today. We are going to be hearing about President Trump shouting out Bitcoin and congratulating it on getting to 108,000. He's also talking about a golden age that is upon America, which I think is very interesting. A golden age for crypto we're about to enter. A lot of news coming out of the now President of the United States. He's also talking about delivering the largest tax cuts in history for the United States. He's also appointing pro-crypto candidates left, right, and center. Also, many people from A16Z, which has been quite focused on investing in the cryptocurrency markets, also gaining seats in governments. Lots of people that funded or donated to Trump, and crypto was one of the largest sectors, are now getting appointed seats. And we've also got Ted Cruz talking about the space more broadly and how he's a miner. And actually, later on today, we've got a exclusive interview with the second largest Bitcoin miner in the world, depending on what metrics you look at, coming out. And then we're going to also look at some price action and some of CoinShares digital flows. So the first thing for me to do is go ahead and mute my mic, and we are going to dive into what Donald Trump had to say yesterday.
And for all of us standing before you today, I can proudly proclaim that the golden age of America is upon us. It's going to be a golden age. There's a spirit that we have now that we didn't have just a short while ago. Sadly, we didn't have. Well, who the hell can have spirit? Watching women get beat up in a boxing ring? I don't think that's spirit, right? We're going to end that one quick. We're going to end it very quickly. We're going to end that one very quickly. Since the election, the stock market has broken one record after another. The biggest gain of stock market after an election in history. That's a good sign. In a single month, small business optimism soared 41 points, which is a record. That's a record. Bitcoin has surged to an all-time record high of $108,000. Congratulations. Congratulations. And just last week, in an overwhelming statement of confidence in our leadership, the CEO of SoftBank, a very highly respected man in Asia, Masayoshi Son, you probably saw it, announced that he will be investing, and only because I won the election, he made that clear, only because he has confidence in the United States, between $100 billion and $200 billion. And he's going to be investing. It's equal to about 100,000 jobs at least. And all over the world, people are investing now. They're starting the investments, and it's going to be a beautiful thing with the jobs. But they're calling it the Trump effect because even before taking office, we're already bringing in the jobs and opportunity and safety and common sense back to the USA. We're bringing common sense back. Maybe that's the most important thing.
You have it. Mr. Trump talking about a golden age is upon America. I somewhat believe him. I'm very interested to see what the Department of Justice, or not the Department of Justice, not the DOJ, the DOE's organization, the Department of Government Efficiency, is going to do. I'm not convinced that they're going to lower debt in regards to the amount of it. I actually think the opposite might be true, and I actually think that likely the Federal Reserve is going to step in regards to the bond market to help support it once again. That's going to see stocks propel, et cetera, et cetera. And Trump, I think what you get from that is has a clear mandate towards the stock market, or a clear objective towards the stock market, and increasingly the cryptocurrency markets. What we have here is today is the 7th anniversary of Trump's tax cuts becoming law. Happy birthday. Next year, we will deliver the largest, talking about 2025 here, tax cuts in the history of our country. Make America great again. Also, he's just appointed Bo Hines to the Executive Director of Presidential Council of Advisories for Digital Assets, the Crypto Council. So we're actually getting a Crypto Council. This is interesting. And you're getting a kind of A16Z takeover as it relates to government. I am pleased to announce Scott Cooper will serve as Director of Office of Personnel Management. Scott, the first employee of Anderson Horowitz, and now serving a managing partner. He is also the chairman of the National Venture Capital Association. There's a golden year ahead of us as it relates to the cryptocurrency market, ladies and gentlemen. The fundamental narratives that we're seeing today is what was technically signaled. And actually, those of you that have followed me for even a short period of time pre-election will know that we were actually saying it looked likely Trump was going to win based on how the oil markets are situated with fracking and things like that coming. Also based on how more unregulated markets like the crypto space specifically was looking. I think whoever got in, crypto would have done well based on where it's at, but I think Trump certainly propelled things, and we've got all these unbelievable fundamental narratives that are going to see this space certainly march towards some of the targets that we have for Bitcoin alone. You know, I can see Bitcoin certainly within 2025 getting into the 200k plus range. We're currently going for a bit of a pullback, but it's nothing to worry about in my opinion. We've got another clip for you from Ted Cruz, also somebody involved in government, talking about not just Bitcoin, but Bitcoin mining. I think Bitcoin mining is going to offer higher ROIs than Bitcoin. We've got a number of Bitcoin miners that I hold, that I share in the Patreon. We also did a meeting yesterday looking at what the Fed's next moves are going to be in regards to QT/QE. So let's go ahead and play this clip of Ted Cruz, and then we're going to proceed with the video. We've got a lot to cover today, guys.
Tell you what, we are also going to unleash crypto. I'm proud to stand with crypto. I'm proud to stand with Bitcoin, and I am the only member of the United States Senate who is, in fact, a Bitcoin miner. I've got 3 miners hashing in West Texas right now, and it is beautiful. And let me say to all of crypto and all of Bitcoin, come to Texas. Texas is the oasis.
To my ears, we've got a very clearly pro-crypto American government. Undoubtedly some aren't, but the majority certainly is, the overwhelming majority is, and there's a clear plan for it in 2025. And that's what we've been waiting for as an industry for a hell of a long time. That is now coming to fruition. We've looked at a number of things relating to how high we think this market can go. So Bitcoin, with Bitcoin dominance, I think Bitcoin dominance is coming to around about 40%. If Bitcoin gets to 300k, that's a $6 trillion Bitcoin market cap. The rest of the market's going to be worth $6, $7, $8 trillion. So you're looking at a $10+ trillion market. Also, we've looked at USDT, its dominance, which we think is coming to 1.3%. That ultimately leaves 98.7% left, which if Tether's market cap is 139 billion, you're looking at a $13 trillion crypto market. And I think what we've just looked at there in regards to what Trump has to say, what Ted Cruz has to say, what a lot of government is saying, the crypto councils, et cetera, is ultimately what's going to see this market get to where it's going. I've got an interesting video coming out later on today, I think, in regards to what Franklin Templeton's CEO had to say relating to Bitcoin being a distraction, and there's a kind of more fundamentally impactful change going on with distributed ledgers outside of Bitcoin, which might seem hard to believe for some, but I truly do believe that Bitcoin is somewhat of a distraction. Interestingly, we actually saw significant outflows. So this is Digital Asset Fund Flows Weekly Report 214. Digital Asset endured 1 billion outflows amid hawkish FOMC. Yet overall inflows persisted. So this is good news and somewhat bad news. Digital asset investment products saw a continuation of inflows last week, totaling 308 million, significantly down from a record-breaking week just 2 weeks ago. This makes the largest single day of outflows since on obviously the 19th of December, totaling 576 million. With total outflows in the final 2 days of last week's at 1 billion. Ethereum saw further 51 million in inflows at the expense of Solana, which saw outflows. You're still seeing really positive inflows into XRP, which is very interesting. There's going to be something monumental coming for XRP. We've spoken about it. We need to do a price update on it. We have an exhilarating 2025 ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting to sort of quieten down a little bit for the festive period. Obviously, it's Christmas on Wednesday. I will see you guys tomorrow and potentially very briefly on Christmas. But hang in there, guys. We've got an amazing year ahead of us. All these fundamental things that we're looking at is what was technically signaled. This is why we're technical analysts, because we can position based for things to come without knowing what those things are, just knowing that they're likely going to have a positive impact on the price. And that's it from us. Hang in there, guys. I'm going to love and leave you on that note. Have a magical Monday, and I'll see you all soon.